This is a little supply section. We're working on this building here, and I want to do the sheen shop typing here. Okay, and maybe do some steel girder type work or some walkways or something. I had a couple questions on walkways, how to simulate you know, like a steel walkway going up. I've done a couple concrete ones, like in like a parkade, you know, where you got concrete going up and then a flat landing, and then concrete going up. Okay, I've done a couple of those. I haven't done a steel grating one. Let me just show you a couple things that you can use for kind of steel type work. Okay, you know those metal halide lamps? They're kind of banning them now because they are a little bit dangerous, but there's still lots of them kicking around. Okay, this is some nice knurled metal aluminum that comes off. It's fairly stiff, so you can cut off little bits of it, hey? Glue those down, and that'll, you know, it's nice riveted looking metal. Okay, anyways, it's free. You should be able to find these things all over the place. And if not those, this is something else I've discovered, hey? It's what this is the lids off of coffee cans. You know, when you have coffee, there's those vacuum packed stuff. You can see it's kind of cool aluminum now. If a guy cut off the little freshness seal in the middle, you know, and had these sheets, if you glue those down, the glue should hold your, you know, your rivet bumps from denting too much. And if they do dent a little bit, hey, well, it'll look kind of cool in a, you know, futuristic type building. Anyways, neat free stuff that could work really good for a walkway. Oh, dang it, I keep losing stuff. Oh, here it is. Remember I was using hardware cloth before? I had big half-inch squares. Like, I can't remember what the heck I was using them for. But here's some really thin stuff. It's 1/4 inch, okay? Now this 1/4 inch, kind of like you know, the metal window screening. I've seen the plastic stuff used, but if a guy used metal window screening, okay, and then kind of bent it at a 45, so these are diamonds instead of squares, and then glued those down, painted them, that would look pretty good. That would look pretty much like that grating, eh? That metal grating. This is the only piece of the 1/4 inch stuff that I've got, hey, so I'm going to probably keep this for 15 mil windows. If I cut out little windows out of here, it makes a nice cross piece in an old 15 mil window. But anyways, on to those metal stairs again. I found these plastic, I got a whole whack of them at like a thrift store. Hey, I can't remember what I paid for them, 50 cents, but I've seen them before, and what they are is for those irrigation systems around the homes where they have a little dripper line, or they use them in hydroponics for holding the feeder line into your plant pot, okay? And they've got a little hole in the top here. Let's see if I can zoom in here for you. Okay, this top piece here has a little hole, and then this is kind of metal-y type shape. Now it's got some numbers on the side here, but a guy can just sand those off. So what I've done with those on a couple cases is, you can see I've stuck them on a piece of doweling, and then that's your, you know, your handrails going up the stairs, eh? You don't have to have a long one. I just kind of example, hey, to show you, you know, cut them at different heights, eh? But hey, that makes kind of, no, not everybody would have one of these, but you get the idea. Okay, here's something else. This is off of, I think it was off a woman's curling iron, to tell you the truth. I have a hard time, you know, once you start looking at miniature stuff, it's hard to, you know, everything kind of useful. Okay, so anyways, what I was thinking on this, I cut it. Now that's like a spike belt, eh? You know, if you could have that sitting on a road or by a barricade, and then just paint it silver, and, you know, or I always use that rusty type paint. If you look at the diorama of, it shows an old building there. That one there has an example of the rust paint, and then there's another one of my videos where I talk about it. Hey, it's a two-part stuff. Hey, it actually has metal filings in it. So, anyways, there's a couple more ideas for supply stuff. Here's another one for concrete. Do you remember the 3 1/4 inch? They call them floppies, but they're 3 1/4 inch drives for your computer. They only hold 1.44 megabytes, eh? Floppies were actually bigger, eh? They were like 5.5 inches and really floppy, eh? But anyways, the kind of grayish type color one, man, if you look at that, look at a flat piece on it, I can't hold this steady for you, but if you can find one of these, hey, I've busted this off already, okay? This is piece of the straight stuff. That looks just like concrete. That's got just perfect concrete texture to it. You could use that for a bunch of different scales, hey? If you're into that white plastic stuff where you're sticking stuff together, check this out, hey? That's got a nice concrete texture to it. Anyways, those are free, just little pieces of them, eh? Because they were only 3¼ inches wide. Most computers don't even have those drives on them anymore. Oh, here's another couple examples of stuff. This actually came off of, I've separated it, okay? It was one of those liqueurs where it had, I can't even remember the name of the stuff, eh? It had chocolate and white stuff. Ooh, really good stuff, eh? But anyways, just to show you examples, hey, this was the lid, okay? So what I've done was I've cracked it open, and I'm going to use this in the factory, okay? So now you got two parts, eh? Oh, of course I stuck it together. This is a really cool factory type burner type setting. I don't know what a guy could use that for. You could use that for all kinds of modeling type things, eh? Anyways, it's going to be some sort of furnace-y type thingy in here, eh? Yeah, those are cool. I can't remember the name of the liqueur. Anyways, I look at the demographics of my viewing audience here, and most of you guys are the age to, you could probably go into the liquor store and have a boo. Anyways, really good stuff. Your wife will like it. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit on